What is one U.S. retailer that no longer exists that you wish would come back? I was a manager at Blockbuster. One day, a guy came in with his girlfriend and asked to rent a movie. I asked for his ID and he said he didn't have one. I told him I couldn't rent him a movie without an ID and he got upset. He started yelling at me, saying I was ruining his night. I told him I was just doing my job and he stormed out. A few minutes later, he came back with his ID. I rented him the movie and he left. About an hour later, he came back and threw the movie at me. He said it was scratched and wouldn't play. I told him I could give him a refund or another movie, but he just kept yelling at me. He said I was the worst manager ever and that he was going to call corporate on me. I told him to go ahead and call corporate and he left. The next day, my district manager called me and said that the guy had called corporate and complained about me. He said that I was rude and that I wouldn't let him rent a movie. I explained what happened and my district manager said he would take care of it. A few days later, the guy came back into the store. He apologized to me and said that he was having a bad day. He said that he called corporate and told them that he was lying about me. He said that he didn't want me to get in trouble. I told him it was okay and we shook hands.